The Nitty Gritty from Music City. 103.9 The Maverick.
So you know Miranda Lambert excels as a music maker, and she's fairly prolific at songwriting as well, but man, does her golf game need some work. A lot of work, actually. Nonetheless, girls accepted a challenge and is going to play in a huge celebrity golf tournament later this month for a great cause.
I played 22 holes of golf in my life, and I'm playing the Ryder Cup this year. So we are on the road to the Ryder Cup. Good, bad, and ugly. Come with us. Oh, one more.
She included last week on her Instagram feed some interesting shots of her, both pictures and videos, as she prepares, as you heard there, for her acceptance to play in the Celebrity Ryder Cup, September 26th through the 28th on the historic Black Course of Bethpage State Park up in Farmingdale, New York. Now, she's been trying to learn the game from her husband, who's really good, by the way, Brendan McLaughlin, and she says that her pal Luke Bryan encouraged her to let fans in on her as she tries to amp up her very novice game and play in this tournament. I expect we'll hear more about that as it draws closer. Now, Dierks Bentley has been a pilot for quite some time, and he stepped out over the weekend and asked fellow pilots to join him in the Special Olympics airlift, which mobilizes hundreds of civil aircraft to transport Special Olympics athletes and coaches to the 2026 Special Olympics USA up in the Twin Cities next June. Dierks says it's a great way as a pilot to use aviation for good. And speaking of Dierks, found a clip over the weekend on a podcast he was on. Do you and your spouse or partner sleep in the same bed? And Risa and I do. I expect most of you do too, but not so much Dierks and his wife.
We don't even sleep in the same room right now anymore. I have 3 pillows, have to be positioned exactly the correct way. I'm just thinking about the process of getting to fall asleep, and all of a sudden she'll jerk. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You're already out? And so she'll move a tiny bit, I feel it. So years ago, I decided to separate church and state, and I got rid of our bed. I've got 2 platform beds and 2 box springs and 2 mattresses. I have my own duvet. She has her duvet. There's a clear line. You can see the floor between her bed and mine, because I'm just such an animal. It's terrible.
Dierks and his wife Cassidy, happily married now for 19 years, but they don't even sleep in the same room. And finally, coming up next month on WBNS 10 TV, Blake Shelton's brand new competition series, The Road, is coming up, and he's got classic country star power helping him. Gretchen Wilson going to serve as the contestants' on the road tour manager, and the contestants, if they advance, will open up for Keith Urban. And there's your nitty gritty from Music City.